welcome back to Getting Them Outdoors, and this week we're pretty much going to finish the facelift of my 2015 Toyota Tundra on the Rigid series. This week right here we're going to replace the factory fog lights with the SAE fog light rigid lights right here. We got the brackets from Rigid that's going to replace the housing right here. So we're going to show you how an easy installment to replace these fog lights on your Toyota Tundra. Just like before you start any type of project, guys, as Chris and I said before, read the instruction manual. And this booklet right here, it's got two sets of directions. One for the Platinum series and one for the SR5 series. So you double need to make sure when you read the instruction book on this right here to find the right directions before you start the project. All right, the first step you guys want to do is remove this bolt right here, this one right here, and remove this garment. Take a little small flat screwdriver, find a little groove right there, pop it out. It should just come right out, like so. Then get your socket, 10 millimeter. Undo these right here. Then what you want to do, there's two bolts underneath here, right here, that you're going to have to undo too. And that is a 13 millimeter socket right there. Besides these two big bolts right here, you're also going to have to do these little bolts right here. And they're back at the regular 10. So undo this right here. Alright, there's 4 bolts on the bottom right there that you guys saw. Undo those. And we'll go to the next step. Now what you guys want to do is take this panel off right here. And you want to be gentle right here. What you want to do is just barely loosen it. And you want to go downward like so, like that. Don't come down. Once you remove that panel, it lets you access this area right here that we're going to take out.
Alright, now that we have the panel off behind the bumper, to access the fog light, we need to take the housing out of the factory fog light so we can install the new bracket from Rigid. And you need a flathead screwdriver to do this. There's a tab on top and a tab on bottom. Just squeeze it in there. See how easy that tab pops out? And then the bottom one just lifts right out, and you can take it out and start working on your mounts for your Rigid lights.
Alright, the next process, guys, you're going to have 2 people right here. Once you get rid of this right here out of the socket area right here, set this aside just in case you decide to sell your truck. You can put it back in and take your Rigid lights out. You come with 3 panels right there, as Troy's showing you. A faceplate, what we call, the main bracket, and the back housing bracket. This is where you're going to need 2 people right here. What you're going to do, take the back housing bracket, I guess that's what we call it. Comes from the back. Flip it around. These little grooves right here is what's going to press on the frame of the bumper right here. Then Troy's takes the other 2 bracket, presses together like so, lines up the holes. So, like I said, 2 people. Then Troy's going to hold it, all 3 pieces together. Comes with a washer and a nut. Just get them just a little on there just for a second. Just to hold the brackets in place. Because you still got to put the light on in there. Alright, we got them on there. Line it up. Like I said, 2 people. Troy's going to take this in right here. We're gonna start on this outside. We come from the inside. Just gonna tighten them down. we want to show you guys something here, right here. While Troy's putting the first light on, there's two ways you can put these brackets on. Depends on how you're mounting. As you've seen some videos, we set them like this right here. Kind of sets it high. And what you want to do on this installment is come from on the low side. So you want to make the curved part go out, or it's on the low side, to make that light fit on the bracket.
Now we have the bracket mounted to the light. With it not being very tall, we don't want the high profile on the mount, so it will fit on the bracket that we just installed on the truck. And you do have to come in from the back and go ahead and put the washers and the nut on, because of the way this bracket's made. You can slide it into the tab that's in the bracket or the housing, and then you'll tighten up the bolt once you get it set right.
Alright guys, I want to show you an option here. Once you get the light installed and tightened down, try and push the light towards the outside wall here and towards the top of the frame. And we bolt everything tightened down. We believe that's pretty much straight on. But just in case you don't want to do it that way, or just want to move it your light just a little left, or tilt it down to your liking, what I suggest is leave your back panel off and wait till the night time and adjust your light on your bracket to your liking. Once you got everything to your liking, tighten it down, then put the back panel right here back on your bumper. Well guys, we got everything done. You can see my fog lights are installed by Rigid right here that we done. Took about 20 minutes on each side. It pretty much completes the Rigid facelift on my Toyota truck. Man, I hope you guys learned something on this video. Stay tuned for more videos from Gilliland Outdoors, and we'll see you guys next time.
We run Rigids, do you?